Welcome to Through the Word, leading you on a journey through the entire Bible, one chapter at a time. Today, Chris Langham leads us through the book of Ecclesiastes. Now to Pastor Chris.
We're at a new Bible book on Through the Word today, Ecclesiastes, and today an introduction to the book. Now, if you've never read it, just the name Ecclesiastes is enough to make you want to fall asleep in a church pew. But don't doze off just yet. The book is actually quite fascinating and very relatable. In fact, in Ecclesiastes, King Solomon takes on life's ultimate question. What is the meaning of life? It's a classic question, but what if I told you that the answer is found right here in Ecclesiastes? In fact, Solomon opens with the answer in plain English in verse 2, and it's not the answer you'd expect from the Bible. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless. What is the meaning of life? According to Solomon, nothing. Meaningless. Other translations use the word vanity. The Hebrew word is hebel, meaning like a vapor or a breath. Solomon says life has the staying power of soap bubbles. Now, before you rip this page out of your Bible, give the man a chance to explain. Verse 2 has the answer, verse 3 has the question, and the key is hidden in the question. What does man gain from all his labor at which he toils under the sun? Two phrases are essential. What does man gain and under the sun? The question at its core is simple. What do you gain from life? Remember that word gain. It's going to be important. The second phrase, however, is the real key to understanding Ecclesiastes. What is gained under the sun? Solomon repeats that phrase throughout the book. He is not looking at life in the eternal sense. Heaven and hell do not enter his equation here. Now, he doesn't say there is no heaven or hell, but for the sake of this book, and for our sake, so that we can see life for what it is, Ecclesiastes examines life under the sun, as if, hypothetically, this earth and this life is all there is. You might say Solomon is asking the classic question, what if this is as good as it gets? In that, Ecclesiastes does not deliver a complete message on its own. It needs the rest of the Bible to give the eternal perspective on life. However, for those who have lost the eternal perspective, even Christians who have gotten caught up with the things under the sun, Ecclesiastes delivers a very sobering reality check on life here on earth. After all, Solomon is the perfect example of a man who knew God but lost sight of him. His eyes got fixed on this world. Solomon, the wisest man in the world. But take heed, there is no man so foolish as the wise man who fails to live according to his wisdom. And that is Solomon. Solomon knew God, but he let wine and women, pleasure and power distract him. He didn't so much turn away from God, he just drifted. He let his eyes and his heart take the lead. In Ecclesiastes, Solomon refers to God, but it's never personal. Not once does he use God's name or call him Father. At this point, Solomon is stuck under the sun, and God is just that creator somewhere out there. I remember when that was my reality, truly empty. Solomon is the ultimate case study of Matthew 16:25. He who tries to save his own life will lose it. In other words, try to give your own life meaning, and you'll come up empty, meaningless. So where does Jesus fit into all this? What about Christ, who says to you and I came that you might have life, and that more abundantly? Jesus showed up to give you life with meaning, with real weight and substance. He puts the eternal back into life again. And that is what Solomon says we are missing. In chapter 3, he says, God has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men. Our hearts are designed to long for eternity. We are wired to want something that lasts. You and I are stuck with a God-shaped hole. Take some time to read ahead today. Join Solomon on his quest for meaning. If your eyes have been drifting to the things of this world, let Solomon expose this world for the emptiness that it is. And join us in the next broadcast for this grand journey through the Word in Ecclesiastes.
Join us next time on Through the Word as we continue the journey, one chapter at a time. Start your own journey through the Bible with our web and mobile apps at throughtheword.org. Our apps are free and free to share, so tell your friends and take the journey together. Chris Langham is the founder of Through the Word Ministries in Diamond Head, Mississippi. You can find information and links for all of our teachers on the website. And remember, faith comes by hearing, and hearing through the Word.